All right, boys and girls, back at the scooters. I haven't worked on them in about a week, but I have looked at them a little bit. So kind of figured out what's going on here. Pretty sure I got to take this entire thing apart and swap the entire steering assembly. Hard to see, but this bitch be bent. I don't know if you can take that off alone and swap it. So I might have to take the whole thing apart. Basically, it's gonna suck, and I don't want to do this at all. But you can actually, let me get a light. You can actually see some of the rubbing from the wheel that hit right there, and that was probably the big bump that bent it all up. So this thing might have actually been jumped. Which is kind of cool, because I really want to jump this one. This piece of shit. So hopefully we'll get them both going. Hopefully we'll get the shitty steering rack on this one, because who gives a crap. And we'll jump that one, because it's already broken. Alright, so I think I got the front off. Two problems that have occurred. One, it doesn't fit past the wheel. You have to take the wheel off. So I think I'm just going to have it kind of dangle out of the way while I work on it. The wiring seems pretty simple. Seems that there's some type of relay here or fuse box. This is the starter. This all goes up to the cluster, which is the most complex part. Yeah. So that's what we're looking at. The second dumb thing that happened is I was running the scooter because I'm just kind of running it through. I know that these had kind of poopy gas in them for a while and sat for a while, so I've just kind of been running it at least until it warms up every time I come out to it. And I had my little ratchet set right here, and it done vibrated onto the ground. And yeah, so got all that good stuff. So I kind of sat looking at it, and I really decided I need to drop the wheel. Took the wheel off. It's actually ridiculously easy to drop it off. There's really one bolt. One bolt goes all the way through. That's the axle. You have to undo the speedometer cable, which really just unscrews from the little thing. And it was loose enough that I could hit it out with the palm of my hand, but if it was harder, you would have to use like a rubber mallet or something. Hit it out, comes right out. Wheels over here. This side, you got your caliper. There's like a little spacer. Probably gonna grease that up before I use it again. And then there's the speedometer. You can see right there is where that thing goes in, and this actually comes off too, but I'm just gonna leave it on. Here's the axle right here. Let's see. A little greased up. Probably gonna grease it up more, you know. More lube shouldn't hurt. But so yeah, that's where I am right now. I probably should put something under there because it definitely is gonna fall down, but I might be stupid. Look at these forks. You can just see how bent they are. So I think this part, this part is all bent up. It's kind of twisted. And I can't really see where it's twisted, though, is the thing. It must be, like, up here. Or maybe, like, right here. I don't really know. So, yeah, I got to figure out how to get these forks and dampers off, because the ones on this bike don't have boots, and they seem just a little bit worse for wear. Keep the good ones on this one, and then I guess we keep moving towards taking the whole steering off. I think it's going to be a royal pain in the ass, and I'm gonna have to end up taking the handlebar off, which I think is just this. I'm pretty sure I just have to take this off, and it should pop right off, and then this whole tube might slide out if I undo this. I'm not 100% sure. If that's the case, that's really not that bad. I do not know how to get these forks off. I'll figure that out. But important thing to do while you're wrenching is, you know, you can't be uptight, because you get uptight, you make mistakes. So, get a glass, something delicious, alcoholic or not, cigar. You know, just, you're doing it for fun. So you shouldn't be too worked up over it. All right, got the handlebar off. I think I take this off, which is 2 nuts I definitely don't have the size for. So we're gonna have to get adjustable wrenches. But I believe I take these 2 off and the entire thing slides out. If I do that, I'm gonna call it a successful day. I'm gonna eat dinner and probably edit this. Well, I may have hit a roadblock that I cannot solve right now, just because of tools. So I'll show you what I got. Got the handlebar off. You can see it right here. Basically, how the handlebar works is you got this screw, which goes through there, and on the this portion, you can see there's the hole right there that goes through, and that basically clamps it onto this. And then you have these 2 double nuts. These hold the entire steering assembly on. Okay, so they're nutted, so they're tightened into each other, and I don't have anything remotely close to the right size to get those off. This thing's kind of in the way, which I think I would have to disassemble the entire ignition lock, which would suck ass, and I don't want to do that, but it actually might come off not too bad. Oh no, it looks like it's just a couple screws. I might take that off then, just so I can get room in here. But even the biggest adjustable wrench that I have, look at this fucking thing. Even the biggest one that I have can only fit onto the top one. So I can't get one on the bottom one, which means I can't unloosen them, which means I cannot take the shaft off. Because I cannot take the shaft off, my day is done. So, I think this wraps up pretty good right here. I mean, I got this apart pretty quickly. It wasn't too difficult even, so I know I can get it. I just need to get those 2 nuts off. This one, exactly the same, so it should come apart just as easily. I mean, it's all janky and zip tied together, so it might even be easier to take off. Oh, another thing is that this is the speedometer cable, and kind of just fell out of the sheath, so it's probably why the speedometer never worked. So yeah, I don't know if this is fixable or not. It's filthy, so I'm gonna guess not. The end doesn't look wrong or anything. Can't even see that. I don't really know how it works, but I'm gonna hang it up, call it a day. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, share it with your friends, subscribe if you want to see more, because I'm gonna keep working on these scooters, these 2. Hopefully I'm gonna jump the black one when I'm get that one going, but that's not the main priority. There's gonna be more Mustang, more bus, more lemons, more crappy scooter content, maybe other stuff with my GTI. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out, but thanks again for watching. Catch you in the next one.